2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 40 yards rushing for him now. What? For him to kick off the new season. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, what a start to the season here. Cincinnati and Cleveland, AFC North rivals, Ohio rivals. I don't know what to make of this division. It feels like anyone could win it, including these Browns.
And you're right about that. And how historic would that be if Cleveland did rise up and take the division? So far since we've gone to this format, they have not won the division title. They're eager, they're excited, and they believe that this could be their year.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Watson off play action. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
11.
Another tote for Etienne. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
10 yards there on a Bengal first. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 38 yards. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy. And it's second down. Here's Watson. This one complete to Jerry Judy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb shoving through the defense. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 25 yards to the house. And the Browns have taken the lead. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. New York on now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Bengals drive about to get going. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down. Here's Burrow. And his pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
3rd down, here's Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here we go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Burrow. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson going out wide, finds Chubb. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. York able to send this one through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Here we go. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, here's Etienne. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he works free. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 129 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Again, running right is Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 36.
Now it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's full. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. And Chubb will try the middle here. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That good for 19 and a first down. Now Watson going to change the look here. They'll look to throw here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. York able to send this one through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Here we go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
11, MT, take. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Stop.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Etienne once more. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Myles Garrett, the all-pro defensive end, there on the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11, mighty. 11.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They begin this drive with Chubb. Fights through him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Chubb will get the call running left. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Watson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And not much doing there. Maybe a 23. And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And taken down just shy of the 40.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And they will take a knee here.
This is that.